There you go. How's it going? This is Jason, well, in uniform, Sergeant Holmes, and today I'm with Master Sergeant Singleton. She is the Air Force Reserves recruiter for the Osan and Kunsan Air Base here in South Korea. And today we're going to talk to her about some of the options that active duty Air Force military people have when they want to transition not completely out of the service, if they're separating. I know retirement works. Can retirees go reserve as well?
Well, that's a whole different.
Okay. Well, today we're going to talk about separating. Since, like I told you in some of my previous videos, I am separating from active duty service next year, and that's why I'm here with Master Sergeant Singleton, because I'm talking to her about going from the active duty component to the reserve side of the Air Force. So I'm not completely severing ties from the military. I still will maintain part-time commitment to the military so I can pursue other things. So, question number one, so in all capacity, what is your main mission here in Korea in regards to being an Air Force Reserve recruiter?
Well, my main mission is to serve the active duty personnel at Osan and Kunsan by letting them know the opportunities and benefits of joining the Air Force Reserve. So I'm the recruiter. I am responsible to help them locate jobs stateside or overseas and help them understand what benefits we offer.
Okay. And so you said look for jobs stateside, which I'm pretty sure is probably easier if people are going back to the States.
It is a lot easier because we just have a lot more reserve bases there, a lot more opportunities, where overseas the options are a little bit more limited. We do have a program that some people can qualify for. It's the IMA program, but it really depends on if we have a job in that AFSC.
Right. Like for me, I'm trying to stay here in Korea after I get out, and that's one thing Master Sergeant Singleton is working with me on, trying to find an IMA program that fits me. If there isn't one by the time April 2021 comes, I'm going to look at probably cross-training to a different career field, something, weighing my options, either something else that can work. But I have a lot of time, but some people might not have as much as a window like I do to play the waiting game.
Because you started a year out,
Yeah.
which is good, and that's what I typically recommend is since we're here at Osan, for my Osan and Kunsan personnel to come see me at least 15 months to 12 months out, so that we can have time to look for jobs and figure out which category or which reserve opportunity fits them best.
Okay. So I'm going from active duty to reserve. I still keep my benefits, right?
You do keep your benefits.
Okay.
There's big changes that you guys will see. Is one big change is your pay.
Of
You
course.
only get paid for the days that you work. So, on active duty, you're getting paid because you work every day.
Right.
But as a reservist, you're only getting paid when you're on orders, when you're working. Another big change would be your medical and dental. Again, you do keep your medical and dental. So if you separate from active duty without a break in service, you get your medical and dental as TRICARE Prime. After that, you can apply for TRICARE Reserve Select.
So how long after the TRICARE Prime lasts? How long does that last for after you separate?
It's 6 months.
6 months, okay.
So probably that last month, you want to make sure that you're looking up the TRICARE Reserve Select benefits for your family.
So for the reserve medical package, what's the cost difference? Now we have to pay, right?
Now you have to pay, and the cost just went up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I have it in that chart over there.
Okay.
But it's around $44 if you're a single, and around $220 if you're married. And that's give and take. I have to pull it up.
So
from my website.
For the if you're married, also cover if you have a kid too. Okay.
Yes.
And
you can have as many kids as you want.
Okay, so gotcha. So well, that's a good thing, and it's still cheaper than paying the full civilian size medical.
It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, it's a lot cheaper. I mean, if you look at there's Aetna, United Healthcare. There's just so many different insurance companies you can go through, but they're very expensive.
Gotcha. So okay, you still get a good healthcare package by going reserve. So you're saving no money with that. You still maintain base access.
Yeah, you still maintain base access, base you know, activities that they offer. You can go to all those.
Mm-hmm.
None of that really changes. It's those big three. And the last one was retirement.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one. You can still retire at 20 years, but with 20 years of service, but you don't get your retirement pay until you're 60.
Okay.
So you get it a little later, only because on active duty you're working every day, whereas as a reservist, you're only participating when it's during weekend time.
But do your active duty years count towards allowing you to collect your retirement earlier on the reserves, or no?
That's a good question. Like, they do have it where if you have been on orders, like on a not on orders, a contingency, that does move it up a little bit, but it's not a huge.
Okay. All right.
It's not like, oh, chop off 10 years,
Gotcha.
you get your retirement
Gotcha.
at 50 or 40. It doesn't work that way.
Well, hey, at least you're still getting something at the end, right? But
And all your active duty time that you've done, that carries over into the reserve. So you're not going to lose your active duty time. It rolls in with it.
Okay, that's a good thing. So if you did, like, say 13 years active duty, so now you got 7 years left to do in the reserves, and then you just wait till you're 60 to collect your retirement?
Yes.
Okay, that's not bad at all. So what if you are active duty and you are, I don't want to ask that one, but education. That's the one I want to talk about. So what kind of education benefits do you get being a reservist?
So our education benefits are mirror active duty, so you still get the post 9/11 J bill, tuition assistance, ability to Dante's, to clap, not Montgomery, the reserve, calling it TRICARE, oh my gosh, the reserve J bill, so you still get the same education benefits.
Okay, sweet. And yeah, other than that, I'm trying to think, anything I'm missing that you think people need to know about?
Another big thing is you get to cross train with us. So if you are currently in a job or AFSC that you totally hate, I can help you find a different job and cross train to another AFSC. You have a year to go to tech school once you
Sign up for a job?
Once you in process to your new unit. You'll sit down and talk to your unit training manager, and you'll coordinate with that person when you are available to go to tech school. So it's not like you're going to go right away.
Gotcha. Same like active duty, we had to wait sometimes?
Yeah. Or sometimes if they have a class date available, they'll ask you, and if you can go,
You go?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. And just like certain career fields and reserves, there's bonuses, right?
Yeah, certain AFSCs have bonuses, or they'll have the GI Bill kicker. So that's something that when you come see me, we'll
talk more about.
We'll talk more, and then I'll hear your story, and then I'll try to fit what you're trying to do with the rest of your career or military service with the programs that we offer.
Okay. Well, so there you have it, guys. So even if you don't want to wait till do your retirement, you just want to say, you know what, I'm done with active duty, but I still want to maintain some connection with the military, because this is a big move to separate.
Yeah, it's scary. I mean,
it's
huge.
I have friends who completely sever ties. Me personally, I just know that that's like a huge shift going from the military community to, hey, you're now civilian. So for me, I feel going reserve duty still gives you some type of connection with that military culture and stuff that you came up in. But at the same time,
everything you're used to. Sometimes it's hard to let that go. Because you're like, I want to go on base. Oh, I don't have an ID card.
Exactly.
Anymore. Dang it.
Sometimes I won't be around military people. But if you no longer reservist or you're not retired, you can't go on base. You can't go be around people that you are used to and talking to. So I look at it as a great, at least a transition from being military to civilian. Because you might not want to do reservist for the whole long as possible. It's just a little bit until you finally are up on your feet. Okay, I'm good. Now I'm completely ready to separate, right?
Yeah.
Me personally, I think I'm going to do reservist until the reserve say, hey, we're done with you. Get out. Because, I still do want to maintain, I like the military culture. I like all that. But at the same time, going reservist can allow me to pursue other things, all right?
Yeah, like your civilian aspirations, or you want to own a business.
Right. Or go back to school full time. Yeah. Or have more time with your family.
Travel, all that stuff.
We
always forget about family.
Yeah.
But definitely more family time.
One, I think, good question. Reservists do deploy, right?
Yeah, they do.
So how do deployments work for the reservists?
Well, a tasking will come out. Typically, when the taskings come out, people in the unit, there's chatter. People know that something's coming out.
Right.
And for the most part, they're volunteer based, but you have to have a good reason not to go on a deployment. And it really depends on your job.
Gotcha.
How long it's going to be for, or if you even get chosen to go. So
Okay.
there's a lot of outside factors when it comes to that, but we do deploy.
Okay. So you don't get away from deployments.
Yeah.
Right. But
They're not long though. I mean, so.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Well, I'll put your contact information in below for if anyone. So remember, if you are active duty military stationed here at Osan or Kunsan and you're thinking about going into the reserves, Master Sergeant Singleton is your POC, your point of contact to get more information on, and I will have her contact information in the description box below. All right. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and share and subscribe, and talk to you later.